Alright, so Everything Everywhere All at Once has finally come out. I've been anticipating this movie so much. Obviously, it has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics, and also I believe it's at a 95 for the audience. So I was beyond hyped for this movie. It's currently the number one film on Letterboxd as of the time I'm recording this, and I really went into this thinking this movie is going to be amazing and was a little nervous that I'd be disappointed. This movie is absolutely incredible. It is amazingly well done. Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinhardt, or the Daniels here, are absolutely phenomenal. They clearly know what they're doing. I haven't seen Swiss Army Man with Daniel Radcliffe, but I definitely plan on seeing it now after this. These guys, they need to be looked out for. They are just incredible at putting all of this stuff together. They had so much to work with here. This script is absolutely huge, and it is one of the best scripts I've seen in a long time put to screen, and it absolutely deserves a Best Original Screenplay at the Oscars. I haven't even seen the other ones. This movie at least deserves a nomination. If it doesn't get nominated, I will be upset. I don't care what comes out. This script is just absolutely amazing. And as for the cast, Michelle Yeoh here is also just absolute perfection. She does such a good job here playing that character, and her chemistry with Ke Huy Quan, or Short Round from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, as well as with Jamie Lee Curtis or Stephanie Hugh as Eleanor. It's just so well acted. All of their scenes together are just amazing, any of them. It's just impressive in a way that I have not seen in a long time, and this movie could not be made by anybody except A24. Nobody could allow some of the stuff that happens in this movie. It is just bonkers. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness has no shot of being even half as bonkers as this movie is. It's just insane. The visual humor here, and also obviously the written humor, is so well done. I would highly recommend seeing this in theaters with a large group of people. I feel like you kind of have to. Everybody in my theater absolutely loved this movie. Nobody walked out, which surprised me in some of the scenes that happen in this. Everybody was just so enamored into the movie, and everybody just loved it, and it was just such a fun theater experience to be in. Now, the editing to this movie really complements it as well, along with the costume design and the sound design. Everything is just meticulously put into place, and the editing is so quick fire and fast, yet it's very well paced at the same time. This entire movie is just so impressive, and I was just floored by it because I never thought that a movie like this could be this good, and I don't know how big the budget was, but this felt like a huge blockbuster, and it was finally an original idea. And just seeing Michelle Yeoh, who's just this normal, everyday person who things don't go well for, going through these adventures was just amazing to see, and I just loved watching this movie, and I definitely think it'll warrant a couple rewatches as well. Even though it is 2 hours and 30 minutes about, I think they probably could have trimmed off like a good 15 minutes off this movie. There was definitely some points by the end of it where I was like, okay, we kind of get it, so you can start to wrap it up. But, I mean, the first two acts and most of the third act, if not all of it, was just so well done that you can't not talk about it. And I don't want to get into spoilers or surprises because there just are so many that I feel like you sort of need to see that for yourself. So yeah, overall I really loved this movie. I think it's going to be hard to kick out of my top 5 even by the end of the year, and that's coming from somebody beginning of April. I don't think it's going to be booted out of my top 5. That's really what I'm thinking. It's so good. Overall, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I thought this movie was absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching. If you have seen this movie, let me know down in the comment section what you thought about it.